Introduction: The Power of Now. Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now is a life-changing book. It teaches us the importance of living in the present moment. The book guides us to find inner peace and enlightenment. It shows us how to break free from the chains of our minds. We often dwell on the past, filled with regret and what-ifs. We worry about the future, consumed by anxiety and fear, but the only moment we truly have is now. The Power of Now urges us to let go of these mental burdens. It encourages us to embrace the beauty and simplicity of the present. The book's wisdom has touched millions of lives, including my own. It has helped me navigate challenges with grace and find joy in the simplest things. It has taught me to appreciate the power of being present. I want to share these insights with you, so you too can unlock your inner peace. Living in the present moment is not always easy. Our minds are constantly bombarded with thoughts. We get caught up in worries, plans, and memories. But the present moment is all we have. It is where life unfolds. When we focus on the now, we experience life more fully. We appreciate the beauty around us. We connect with others on a deeper level. We savor each moment instead of letting it slip away. Practice mindfulness to cultivate present moment awareness. Pay attention to your breath. Notice the sensations in your body. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. These simple practices can help you anchor yourself in the present. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. You'll find yourself less caught up in mental chatter. You'll be more present for your loved ones. You'll start to experience a profound sense of peace. Time is a concept created by the mind. We perceive past, present, and future as separate entities. But in reality, only the present moment exists. The past is gone. The future is yet to come. Our minds cling to the past, replaying memories and regrets. They race ahead to the future, filled with anxieties and expectations. But these thoughts are just illusions. They distract us from the only moment that truly matters. Tolle calls this mental state psychological time. It is a prison of our own making. We become trapped in our thoughts, disconnected from the present moment. We miss out on the beauty and fullness of life. To break free from this illusion, we must shift our focus to the now. We must learn to observe our thoughts without getting carried away by them. We must recognize that the present moment is all we have. Our minds are powerful tools. They help us navigate the world, solve problems, and create. But they can also be our biggest obstacle to inner peace. The mind is full of thoughts, beliefs, and judgments. It constantly chatters, analyzes, and worries. The Power of Now teaches us to disidentify from the mind. This means recognizing that we are not our thoughts. We are the awareness that observes those thoughts. We have the power to choose which thoughts to engage with and which to let go. When we disidentify from the mind, we free ourselves from its grip. We stop taking our thoughts so seriously. We become less reactive to external circumstances. We find a sense of inner peace that is independent of our thoughts and emotions. This doesn't mean we suppress our thoughts or try to stop them. It means we observe them with detachment. We see them as temporary visitors, not permanent residents. We allow them to come and go without getting caught up in their drama. Recognizing your true self isn't just a concept, it's a profound journey. Beneath the constant stream of thoughts lies our true self. This is the essence of who we are, beyond our personalities, roles, and beliefs. It is a place of pure awareness, peace, and joy. The Power of Now encourages us to connect with this true self. It teaches us that our true nature is not defined by our thoughts, emotions, or experiences. It is the unchanging presence that observes all these things. To access this inner space, we must quiet the mind. We must let go of the need to control, analyze, and judge. We must simply be present, allowing our true self to emerge. This is a journey of self-discovery. It is about peeling away the layers of conditioning and beliefs that obscure our true nature. It is about recognizing the divine spark that resides within each of us. The ego and its games can often be misleading. The ego is a part of our minds that seeks to define and protect our sense of self. It thrives on separation, comparison, and judgment. It creates a false sense of identity based on our possessions, achievements, and beliefs. The ego is constantly seeking validation and approval. It fears being wrong, inadequate, or unloved. It creates narratives and stories to maintain its sense of self-importance. These stories often lead to suffering, as we become attached to outcomes and external validation. The power of now helps us recognize the ego's games. It teaches us to observe these patterns without judgment. We can see how the ego creates suffering by clinging to the past and worrying about the future. By becoming aware of the ego, we can loosen its grip on our lives. We can choose to act from a place of love, compassion, and authenticity, rather than from the ego's need for control and validation. Observing the inner chatter. Our minds are constantly chattering. Thoughts, worries, and plans swirl around in our heads. This inner chatter can be overwhelming, distracting us from the present moment and creating unnecessary stress. The power of now teaches us to observe this inner chatter without getting caught up in it. We can become aware of our thoughts without identifying with them. We can see them as temporary visitors, not permanent residents. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. You can observe them without judgment, allowing them to come and go. You don't need to engage with every thought or believe everything you think. By observing our thoughts with detachment, we create space for inner peace. We realize that we are not our thoughts. We are the awareness that observes those thoughts. This awareness is our true self, the source of our inner peace. The path to enlightenment. Enlightenment is not a destination but a journey. It is a process of awakening to our true nature, the awareness that is always present beneath the surface of our thoughts and emotions. The power of now offers a path to enlightenment through present moment awareness. By focusing on the now, we connect with our true self. We let go of the past and the future, freeing ourselves from the grip of the mind. This path is not about achieving a specific state or acquiring special knowledge. It is about recognizing the truth that is already present within us. It is about realizing that we are not our thoughts, emotions, or experiences. We are the awareness that observes all these things. The journey to enlightenment is a process of letting go. We let go of our attachments, our beliefs, and our need to control. We surrender to the present moment, allowing life to unfold as it is. Embracing the journey. The journey to inner peace and enlightenment is not always easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But it is in these moments that we learn and grow. The power of now teaches us to embrace the journey, with all its ups and downs. It encourages us to be patient with ourselves, to acknowledge our progress, and to learn from our mistakes. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. Many have walked this path before you, and many are walking it alongside you. There are resources, teachers, and communities that can support you along the way. Trust the process, be kind to yourself, and celebrate each step you take towards inner peace. The journey itself is a gift, an opportunity to discover the depth and beauty of your true nature. Finding peace within. Inner peace is not something we find outside ourselves. It is not something we achieve through possessions, achievements, or external validation. It is a state of being that comes from within. The power of now teaches us that inner peace is always available to us, regardless of our circumstances. It is our true nature, the awareness that is always present beneath the surface of our thoughts and emotions. To access this inner peace, we must quiet the mind. We must let go of the past and the future and focus on the present moment. We must disidentify from the ego, recognizing that we are not our thoughts or emotions. When we connect with our true self, we find a sense of peace that is unshakable. It is a peace that transcends the ups and downs of life, a peace that is always available to us no matter what.